chicken croquettes or croquetas de pollo this morning for my sons. And basically what you see here is what you're going to need. I'm keeping it simple. So I'm using chicken, onions, garlic, cilantro, eggs, flour, breadcrumb. That's it. And I'm making a sandwich out of it. So I'm going to have a croqueta sandwich. I'm mashing up some chicken in a mortar and pestle or mortero because it's too early to put the blender on it. I don't want to make all that noise and wake everybody up in the house. So I'm mashing my chicken. So anyway, I have my chicken here, and I'm going to start... oh, I also cut up some peppers, green peppers and red peppers, because I wanted to add that in for extra flavor. So I'm going to use that also in the ingredients. Okay, so we're going to begin. Now I'm going to add the chicken to it, and basically the chicken's already cooked, so I don't really need to cook the chicken. I'm just stir frying the chicken with the vegetables, and then I'm going to add some seasoning to it. The one thing you don't want to do when you're making croquetas is put too much dry seasoning. You don't want to put too much salt, too much anything in it, because if you do, you can't undo it. You basically are ruined, and you have salty croquetas. So you want to just use this dry seasoning very sparingly. Right now I'm adding some sazon completa, and then I'm going to add some pepper, and that's it, to this mixture, because I don't want it to be too salty. When you're making your own croquetas at home, you can use whatever seasoning you use to make chicken. Just do it very sparingly. I'm going to add some flour into this mixture, and I'm going to add some milk. Normally, I would make a bechamel first. That's the proper way to make it. But today I'm just doing this to get out of the kitchen. But if you were going to make a bechamel, it's basically butter, flour, and milk. It's basically a creamy mixture, a milk mixture that you're going to make before you make the add the meat. Bechamel is basically like a cream sauce. That's the best way I can put it. So what you want to do is keep stirring and stirring and just keep your eye on this, because this can burn really quickly. You want to cook this so that it can absorb most of the milk. You want this mixture to become thicker and creamier. Okay, when you start seeing that the flour, the chicken is separating from the pan like this, when you move it, that means it's ready. See that? Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. Okay. Now you're going to just take it and put it in a bowl or a pan, plate, or anything, so that it can go into the refrigerator, and you want it to cool off so that you can make the croquetas. So now I'm going to leave it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes so that the mixture can get cold, because it has to get cold, because I'm going to be dipping it in egg. Okay, so I'm going to take a scoop and start making the croquetas. Now you can make these as big as or small as you want them. I'm just making them small because it's for breakfast, and the smaller you make it, the more you can stretch. Okay, so this is basically what you want it to look like. So now I'm gonna put it in, dip it in the egg. And I don't want to touch the egg because then my hand, I have to rewash my hand. So I'm gonna take it out of here and I'm gonna dip it into the breadcrumb. I'm just gonna pour just like that. Right. Oh, I have to get some in the back also. Make sure it's covered on all sides. And then afterwards, I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator. I did one already. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator so that it could get a little cold, so it can get a little rigid, more stiffer. That's what I'm looking for. It's early in the morning, so excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna make a few more of these, and then I'll be back to show you how I'm gonna fry them up. I'm gonna start frying them up. Yeah, this one isn't too bad. So these are my finished croquetas. Look how delicious these are. These little beauties are ready to eat. So I'm gonna make a sandwich for my son. He doesn't want the croquetas, but he wants it in a sandwich. So I'm going to use some butter, and I'm going to basically grill the bread, and then I'm gonna add some cheese and I'm gonna put the croquetas in there. And that's it. And maybe some onions, yeah, probably a couple of onions in here. Okay, so this is what we have so far, and I'm gonna start building a sandwich. So the first thing I'm gonna do is add the cheese. Okay, and then I'm going to add the egg. Okay. guys. I'm just adding some butter to the top of it, and I'm going to grill the top of it. Okay. Well, guys, here you have it. My delicious chicken croqueta sandwich for my sons. And it took some time, but it was well worth it. Well, guys, I have to go. Until next time, you'll see me in my next videos. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.